Hello students, welcome again for 6th standard students. Today in this session we will study a new chapter, chapter 3, Honor Your Parents. So let's start to read this chapter. We all have a family and we live in the family. We have our loving parents, brothers and sisters. They are God-given gifts to us. Our parents have brought us into this beautiful world and our utmost duty is towards them. So, to whom is our utmost duty? Towards parents. Our utmost duty is towards parents because who has brought us into this world? Our parents has brought us into this world. Their love for us is selfless. They set good examples. They guide us to the right path and always stand by us. Who guide us to the right path? Students, who guide us to the right path and who always stand by us? Our parents guide us to the right path and he always stand by us. Whether we are good or bad in studies, ugly or beautiful, physically fit or challenged, our parents love us unconditionally. So whether we are good in study or don't study or bad in study and ugly or beautiful, always our parents love us unconditionally and he always stand by us. Right? Parents are the visible sign of God's love. The question arises here, who are the visible sign of God's love? Our parents are the visible sign of God's love. They take care of us and help us to grow. They make a number of sacrifices and suffer for our sake. So, only our parents are there in this world who make a number of sacrifices and suffer much for our sake. They think of our happiness as their own. Their greatest desire is that we study well and come up in life. So, here our parents' greatest desire is that we should study well and always successful in life, right? Next paragraph, we will learn a story. So let's start to read the story. A long time ago, there was a huge apple tree. A little boy loved to come and play around it every day. He climbed the tree, ate some apples, and took a nap under its shade. Here, nap means sleep. He loved the tree, and the tree loved to play with him. Time went by, the little boy grew up, and he no longer played around the tree. So, here this is a story of a little boy when he was small, when in his childhood days, he played with the tree. But as he grew up, he had no time to play with the tree, but when he was small, he used to come to play the tree and ate some apples and he took a nap under its shade. One day the boy came back to the tree and he looked sad. Come and play with me, the tree told the boy. So after many years, when the boy returned to the tree and was looking sad, the tree told the boy, come and play with me. Here the boy replied, I am no longer a kid. Here kid means a child. So here he is saying that he is not a child. I do not play around trees anymore. The boy replied, I want toys. I need money to buy them. So now he is not a child, so he don't want to play around the tree. He want toys and for this he need money to buy them. Sorry, but I do not have money, but you can pick all my apples, sell them and take the money. He replied sorrowfully and said he had not money, but if he want, he can pick all his apples and after selling them, he can take the money and buy the toys. The boy was excited. He plucked all the apples from the tree and left happily. So what did the boy do? Here the boy plucked the apples from the tree and left happily, and the boy did not come back after he got money. The tree was sad. One day the boy who had now grown into a man returned and the tree was excited. Here the time had changed. When the boy had grown into a man, he returned to the tree, and the tree was very excited after seeing him. Come and play with me, the tree said. I do not have time to play. Here the boy replied that he have no time to play. I have to work for my family. We need a house for shelter. Can you help me? Sorry, I do not have any house, but you can chop off my branches to build your house. Chop off means cut. So the man cut all the branches of the tree and left happily. The tree was glad to see him happy. But the man never came back since then. The tree was again lonely as sad. So after chopping off the branches of the tree, the man didn't return, but the tree was very happy to see him happy. Now the tree was again lonely and sad. On a hot summer day, the man returned and the tree was delighted. Come and play with me, the tree said. I am getting old. I want to go sailing and relax myself. Can you give me a boat? Now you can see that here the man has another demand. What is the demand here? He wanted to make a boat. Use my trunk to build your boat. You can sail to different places and be happy. So the man cut the tree trunk and made a boat. He went sailing and never showed up for a long time. So after cutting the trunk and making boat, the man went sailing and never returned. Finally the man returned after many years. Sorry, my boy, but I don't have anything for you anymore. Here the tree replied, as he had seen the man came back, he replied that now he had nothing for him anymore. No more apples for him. The tree said, no problem, I do not have any teeth to bite. No more trunk for you to climb on. So he is saying now as he had chopped the trunk of the tree, now he has no more trunk for the man to climb on. I am too old for that now. The man said, I really cannot give you anything. The only thing left is my dying root. The tree said with tears, I do not need much now, just a place to rest. So, what does the man want? The man wants here a place to rest. I am tired after all these years, the man replied. Good. An old tree's roots are the best place to lean on and rest. Come sit down with me and rest. The man sat down and the tree was glad and smiled through its tears. So here students, you can see the tree's behavior towards the man. Tree's behavior just like as parents show their kindness. Here the tree's behavior is the same as the parents' behavior towards the children. The tree is like our parents. When we are young, we love to play with our mom and dad. When we grow up, we leave them and only come to them when we need something or when we are in trouble. So, our parents are always with us when we need something or when we are in trouble. We always go to our parents. And when we grow up, we leave them and only come to them when we are in need something and when we are in trouble. Remember, God loves and blesses those who show respect and love to their parents. So, to whom God loves, here God loves and blesses to those who show respect and love to their parents. There is a great saying, respect your father and mother so that you may live for a long time in the land. To get blessings from God and parents, you should do our duties faithfully towards our parents. So here, what are the duties towards our parents? We should love our parents, we should respect our parents, we should talk to our parents with an open mind. We should share our joys and sorrow with their parents. We should accept the advice of our parents. We should obey our parents. When parents reach their old age, they need their children's help. So children should show more love for them at that age. So when the children should show more love for them in their old age. Children should show more love for the parents in their old age. They should provide with them proper food, clothing, and shelter when they are sick. We should not leave them alone. When they are sick, we should not leave them alone. Children should stay with them and provide them proper medical care. Remember the great words, "My son, take care of your father when he grows old. Give him no cause for worry as long as he lives. Honor your mother and never abandon her all the days of your life. Do all that she wants and give her no reason for sorrow." A mother is a living temple. Who is a living temple in this earth? A mother is a living temple. God gives the following blessings to the one who respects, loves, and takes care of his parents. All may go well with you and you may live a long time. So here we should always respect of our parents. So honor your parents, respect your parents, and live a long, happy, healthy, and blissful life. So students, that is all about the chapter. I think you have understood it. Study well, keep learning. Thank you.